G'day, thanks for joining us for Monday Night Football. Dennis Cometti here, broadcasting live. Melbourne is really turning on the sunshine. When they talk about great Tigers, the man to the right of me is always on the shortlist. Welcome, Matthew Richardson.
Hi Dennis, always a pleasure to call a game with you.
The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. The Bombers burst out onto the ground and boy did they look fresh. The fans should be in store for a ripper. Umpire tosses the coin. Round one and the start of the home and away season.
Game one is not like any other game. There's that little bit of extra excitement, a faster beating heart, and you've got that anxiety to get off to a good start.
My favourite time of the day, the first bounce.
Both teams will want to make their mark early.
Batted down nicely by Leuenberger. Handballs from the tackle. Chips it down towards half forward. Marked by Trulley. That came off the boot with huge power. Goddard marks it. Puts boot to ball. Heppel was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. 45 metres out. Going for goal number one. Score for Essendon. Heppel with his first. The first goal of the match. The Rocks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball bouncing well. Leuenberger without a touch. The clearance by McAvoy. Vickery has the ball. Goddard comes away with the ball. Picked up the ball. He's been seized with the ball. That's going to be holding it. Bumps the pigskin. Taken by Heppel.
Heppel, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Stratton picks it up. Puts boot to ball. Leuenberger with great hands. He slams that on the boot. Bagley spills it. Burgoyne intercepted that well.
Now we've got a ball up. Effective hit out there. The ball in the hands of Mitchell. Kicks hurriedly. Collected by Watson. Manages to get a hand to it. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Thumps the pigskin. Bruce with the mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. It'll be all tied up if he kicks this one. Perfect kick. Roost getting his first right there. The Hawks get there first.
Roost is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon.
Clean tap by McAvoy, controlled by Bagley. Goddard onto the ball. Over the years, he's forged his reputation on courage and smelling salts. That looks nasty. He'll be rushed to the rooms for medical treatment. Don't think, though, he'll be coming back. Out of bounds on the full it goes. And the ball goes out of bounds. Hooker kicks it. Great grab. Kicked by Carter. Langford with the mark. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
I won't be putting my house on this, Dennis. He might not get this.
Distance could be the problem. Out on the full, the Hawks free kick. And that ball is out of bounds. Puopolo lines it up. A monster kick will be required from here. Going for goal number one. Going for goal number one. Point the difference. We'll look for a quick option here. A pinpoint pass is the key. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. Going for goal number one. Miss for behind. The Hawks by 2 points. Takes it well. Picture perfect drop punt. McDonald, Tippenwoody has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Jams it on the boot now. Lucky bounce collected. Scoops up the ball. Hodge bad disposal. Just 1 minute to go. Hooker doesn't waste that opportunity. Hartley sends it out to space. Roost gets it on the bounce. Collected by Hurley. Roughhead lets fly with a shot at goal. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. The Hawks by 8 points.
Roughhead, it's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
Punched by McAvoy. Bagley collects it. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Langford onto the ball. Both hands right in the middle of the back. A clear free. A taunt from Birchall. Bagley takes it well. It's with him now. He's got the football now. Gives it to Goddard. That drop punt works well for Hooker. Strong mark.
Bagley is a great overhead mark, but anything below his knees and he struggles to get down for. If he can add that to his game, he's going to go up another level. Green with good strong hands. He gets boot to the ball. He can't bring that mark down. Gibson grabs the ball on the bounce. Mitchell takes the mark.
Gets boot to high. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores at the Hawks 14 to the Bombers 6.
You need to expect things of yourself before you can apply them in the game. And since the Bombers clearly have none, someone should inform their supporters that their expectations are misguided and fanciful.
Let's go to Richo now and take a look at the stats.
The tackling abilities on display from both sides appear close on the scoreboard, with the Bombers on 14 and the Hawks on 12. The stats show that both teams are practically kick for kick, with neither willing to let the other have a kicking advantage.
Thanks for that, Richo. And we're back at it.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
McAvoy with the mighty fist. And that torp has gone supernova. McAvoy gathers it. He handballs it. Roost approaching home now. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Roost kicks his second. The Hawks starting to exert some dominance over Essendon with the lead of 20 to 6. The bounce straight down.
Gets a handball to the running man. Vickery kicks it. Hurley with a strong mark. He lays off the pass. He boots it. There's no contest for that mark. Good hand skills there. He gets boot to the ball. Danaher marks the ball.
Sends it on its way. Nice mark under pressure. Stratton sends one up towards the wing. A mark by Green. Myers swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. Tapped by McAvoy. Rioli collects, scoops up the ball. He grabs it on the run. He's racking up possessions. Myers slams it on the boot. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. Well, despite his best efforts, he can't keep it in play any longer. The ball has been tossed in. The ball in the hands of Watson. He's a ball magnet. Well, that's just giving the ball away. Watson with a great kick. That's his first.
Watson has a nose for goals. You wouldn't want to bet against him, even on the tightest of angles.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce.
McAvoy wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. He's intercepted it. Ambrose with the kick. Myers with the mark. He kicks the ball.
The ball crosses the line. The umpire has released the ball. McAvoy aims for his man on the ground. Bird picks up the bouncing ball. Bumped by Stratton. Like working in a telephone box. Look at him go. Gains possession. Takes possession. Oh, gee, you just couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. McAvoy, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from the guy wearing makeup.
And now we'll have a ball up. It's tapped down nicely. Fantasiak with a clean pickup. We're at the 90-second mark. McAvoy gets onto the ball. Birchall with the pickup. Smith plays it off to the man on the run. He heads into home. The loose ball is collected. Parrish knocks it through for a point.
Not much on offer for Frawley. Plays on. Bumps the pigskin. Nice contested mark by Bird. Low spearing kick. Danaher having no trouble taking that one.
Danaher is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. It's on its way. Danaher sinks the long kick.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The bounce, laser straight. McAvoy really gets onto this one. He's got the footy in his hands. Jams it on the boot now. Bird alone for the uncontested mark. Kicks it across the ground. Great mark under pressure.
McKernan got a really good footballing brain. The mark will be paid. He puts power behind that kick. He gets the upper hand.
Kelly now with a chance to grab the lead for his side. We're all tied up now. He plays it to himself. He's tried to do too much with that kick. Smith gets it on the bounce. Takes possession. He scoops the ball off the ground. Lovely hand pass, hits the man. He'll get a free for that tackle, far too high. Rioli, a massive kick off the boot. He's got it. Hookett lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Makes control of the ball. That is a big bump. Handball short. Still so much to play for. At the end of the term, it's 20 apiece. Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst the stats.
Neither team showing any superiority in the...
Well, the players have had a good rest and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
I'll tell you what, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Dishes it off to the running player. Howe, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. Bounces favourably for Leuenberger. Bagley tries his luck along the ground. Hodge collects. Gibson gets the interception on the bounce. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
A good fist. Mitchell gets the ball. Heppel handballs it. McAvoy picks it up. Mitchell mops up the ball. He gets the hand pass. Smith running towards goal. A good contested mark there. He lines it up with the goal.
Roughhead has the chance to add one more to his tally. He'll be happy with that. A one-goal advantage for the Hawks. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Leuenberger nicely outclassing McAvoy. He collects the loose ball. O'Mara with the running catch. Approaching the goals now. Ball crosses the boundary. The spiralling torpedo from Pilly. Puopolo takes it well. Kicks. Roost had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Very quiet by his standards.
Hurley has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Burgoyne picks up the ball. Gleeson handballing to his own advantage. And the ball is out of play.
Umpire throws the ball in. Clean tap by McAvoy. Mitchell is able to grab it on the half volley. He has the ball. Hookett with the pickup. The ball crosses the line. It'll come back from the boundary line. Both ruckmen standing their ground. McAvoy punches it. He gains possession. Leuenberger with a short hand pass. He wins the contest. A torp from Table. Nice hands. Hodge kicks. Puopolo gets the upper hand. Kicks it. Nice contested mark by Gunston. Lining up the goal now. Mistimes the kick. It's in the air. Hawthorn with 7 points. Hooker playing on out of the goal square. Boots it. Out of bounds in the pocket. Shoulders locked, eyes on the ball. Clean tap out of the ruck. Myers gets it on the bounce. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Ambrose sends one up towards the wing.
Essendon just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Passes by hand.
Essendon coach using the bench. Only 60 seconds remaining.
McKernan is really good at getting up in the ruck, but his directional taps need some more work. He goes for home. It's going. Frawley with real good use of the body. He boots it.
Mitchell takes the mark. Chips it down towards half forward. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Bagley throws the ball. Free kick. Bruce setting his sights on the goals. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. What a huge goal by Bruce. He's giving it all he's got this match. That's number 3. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. A dead straight bounce. McAvoy wins the tap. Terrible timing by McKernan. Has it now. Is in his possession. Danaher launches one towards goal. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. 2 goals would change the lead in favour of the Bombers. Umpire. Here we go. Hit by McAvoy. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. McKernan gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Hodge. Hand pass by Parrish. Danaher kicks into his attacking 50. This is a great angle to kick from. He kicks it. And he's cutting them to ribbons. You get the feeling something big is brewing. That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richo?
Well, the coach's pleas must have been heated in that quarter as Hawthorn hold the lead at the last change. They're looking good for the 4 points, but I've been wrong before.
Let's go to the stats sheet now and see how the players performed.
Neither team showing any superiority in the tackling count today. Really close. Locked horns in the tackle contests, 38-33. Not much difference between the way these 2 teams are kicking. Both fairly even on 52 and 32.
Thank you. It looks like this will be an interesting final quarter.
After each game, I always wanted to be able to say I gave all I could. I gave it my best.
Smith with a gigantic kick. A clean pickup. Hippel hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Hodge might struggle for this distance. Inside 50 now. The bouncing ball is controlled. Unfortunately placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp.
It's tapped down nicely. Bagley passes it. Myers being penalised there, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Vickery shoots for goal. Passes by hand. Nice interception. It takes a big bump. Leuenberger mops up the ball.
Essendon sending out Hartley. Guided by McKernan. Lucky bounce collected. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. Kicks it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. A big run to take that mark.
Burgoyne always has the ball on a string. Vickery claims the ball. He slams that on the boot. Hurley with the mark. He slams that on the boot. Great hands.
Ambrose sends one up towards the wing. Takes that one strongly. He gives it a punishing kick. Hits the running man. Mitchell with a chance if he keeps a cool head. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. The umpire says throw it in. Umpire throws the ball in. McKernan with the tap. Myers has the ball. Superb handball. Gets boot to leather. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Green going for distance. That was all Watson.
Watson is just an absolute superstar when it comes to marking. That was hard at it. Sometimes you've just got to cop one for the team. We're at the 92nd mark. Mitchell going for home. He takes a strong mark. Puts boot to ball. He grabs it.
That kick has covered a very long distance.
Duray got a really good footballing brain. McAvoy knocks it down. Hurley boots it.
McKernan off for the Bombers. McAvoy with the punch. He kicks quickly. The spilled ball is collected. Roughhead lays it off to the running man. It shaved the post, just so close. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Hook it with the kick. Ambrose soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Langford with a gigantic kick.
Leuenberger may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. He knocks it down. He handballs it. He's evading ghosts. Frawley cuts off the ball, gives it to the running man. Good hand skills there. He kicks the ball. Bird, just the...
Kick by Howe presents and takes the mark. He's been told to play on. A solid mark from Frawley. Kicks. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. What an end to the match. So close, but victory just out of reach for Essendon. Richo, how did you see their performance in today's game?
It's easy to have faith in yourself and have discipline when you're a winner, when you're number one. When you really need to have faith and discipline is when you're not winning.
The Hawks lead Essendon 34-32 at the final siren. That's all from us. Thanks for joining us, and thank you, Richo. See you again next game.
It was great being here, Dennis. I can't wait for the next match.
Thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. We look forward to seeing you back soon.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn. We're the mighty fighting Hawks. We love our club and we play to win. Riding the bumps with a grin at Hawthorn. Come what may, you'll find us strong.